Hi everyone, welcome to Becky's Kitchen Recipe. Today I'm so excited to introduce to you all a new and a special dish called Akple and Fetri Detsi. It is the main dish and mainly eaten by the Ewe people in Ghana. It is also known and eaten across most of the regions in Ghana, commonly named as Banku and Nkrumankwai. Join me in the kitchen as I prepare the banku first. So in the pot here I have 3 cups of my homemade fermented corn. I'll put the link at the bottom or in the description bottom. And this is 1 cup of cassava. Also very soon I'll share with you how I make the cassava. I'm going to add it to my fermented corn and add 1 tablespoon of pink Himalayan salt. Also in the fermented corn, when I was preparing it, I added salt to it already, so I'm not going to add a lot of salt to the banku. So I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon. Add enough water to mash it. When mashing this, you use your hand to do it. I'm going to mash up everything together. Not too thick, not too light. It should be medium. I'm mashing it to remove every lumps in it. Mash it well to take out all the lumps. And after, you turn on your fire on medium to cook it. So here, cooking this banku, we use a steak called banku steak. Whilst doing this, let the steak reach the bottom of the pot. As you are doing this, it's going to thicken up. So this is what I'm talking about. Let the steak reach the bottom. This is mostly done or mainly done on a coal pot with charcoal. And you have to sit to do this. This is how thick the akple or the banku is getting. So now you have to imply all your working skill at this point. You stir it close to the cooking pot to mash all the lumps in it. Continue stirring with strength. Use your muscles, your working muscles to work this out. This requires a lot of strength. So now I'm going to dip my hand in the cold water and then just clean the edge of my pot. This is very hot. When you are putting your hand in it, you need to be very careful, or you can also use, if you have a spatula, you can use it to clean the edge of the pot. And you continue to stir your akple or the banku with more strength. Now the edge of the cooking pot is hot. I'm going to use my mitten to grab or to hold the edge to cook my banku. So continue stirring very close. The akple and the Fetri Detsi, the banku needs to be soft, not hard, soft. So I'm going to add 1 cup of water to it to soften it. So this point, I will dip my hand in the water here and then use this to clean up the edge of the banku, or if it is too hot for you, you use your spatula, dip it in the water, and they use this to clean up the edge of the banku, and also your steak, the banku stick or the akple plachi. You use this to clean it. I'm going to add 1 cup of warm water. Since the banku or the akple is already hot, I'm adding warm water. Add it and then stir it by putting it on the edge this way. Turn it around. You can also use the stick to do something like this. Move it around in the pot, and after you press it down like this. By doing this, you are just trying to loosen the texture of the akple or the banku. So I'm going to cover this and let it boil. So at this point, the akple or the banku have been cooking for 5 minutes on low heat. Make sure it's on low heat so that it doesn't burn. And I'm going to stir it to let the water absorb from it. Make sure you apply enough strength. The banku or the akple, you need to involve strength. If you don't do it well, there will be lumps in it. So here the texture is good. I'm going to cover it for another 5 minutes. Then the banku or the akple will be ready. If you are new to my channel, this is Becky's Kitchen Recipe. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. So checking on my food, yeah, for us to cut it into pieces. So what I will do is I'm going to throw this water away. I have another water in my bowl. Make sure the fire is low because you don't want to burn the bottom of the akple or the banku. I'm going to add just a drop of oil. The oil is going to help prevent the banku sticking in the bowl. So what you do is a spatula, you smoothen the top of your banku or the akple, you dip it back in the water. You do the same thing, you repeat it until the top is smooth. Whilst you are doing this, the heat is still on low, and then you divide the banku into the size that you want. So this is how I'm doing mine, and I'll add a little water to the side of it. This will help it turn it over, and then you start doing this. Mostly some people use the clear plastic wrap to mold the banku or the akple, but I prefer to use a round bowl or a bowl to mold the banku. So continue to mold the banku until everything is clear or is finished from the pot. Water to the banku, and then you start molding. Mold it until you finish. This is the final product of the akple or the banku. Check out in my next video how to make the Fetri Detsi or the nkrumankwai.